Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already at home.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
Yesterday, I think.
In the same place.
Yeah.
Hey man, just got back from Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah, just got back on Tuesday.
How'd that go?
It was great.
Nice rocking.
Shake it, MP. Game face only.
Okay, I'll hold it.
That's enough.
And then we saw the new Jake Paul movie.
Front of the
Ooh, I've been
camera.
wanting to see that. Yeah, what'd you think?
And I realized, like, he was inside the backpack.
You didn't like it?
The backpack no, I didn't.
Now sitting on your doorstep, right down.
Yes.
Jake, you're wrong. How can you not like it?
I'm listening to
Warriors fans, get on your feet and make some noise for the NBA champions,
And one of the incredible moments in an NBA season, that presentation of the NBA ring ceremony is special indeed. And greetings, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. You'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Whitehead. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Roberto. And it's Conan Niederhauser in at the center position. And for Golden State, they've got MP. Also, Anthony Simons. Out there. Desmond Bain out there with Towns. And it's Asenge in at the 4. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
You know, some have wondered if they'll ever see MP put on the red, white, and blue and play for Team USA.
It's a bit of a head-scratcher that it hasn't happened yet. MP has the type of game and skills that would flourish in international competition. But unfortunately for the U.S., that doesn't seem to be a priority for MP.
Here's Asenge after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range. MP's got a second bucket tonight.
The MP poised to attack, so as soon as he catches, he is shot ready.
Now, here's SGA. Against New Orleans, who is really on his game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
It's stolen by SGA. Launches a three. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. The Doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Doesn't go that time. Good defense by MP. To the inside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss by SGA.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Towns with the steal. Ball stolen. Here's Oberto. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Bucket is good.
Well, this is a big part of his game, creating offense for his team off the glass.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back over to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Oberto. For three, Holmgren. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
Some changes here for the Warriors. And Del Carter comes in for Bain. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Anfernee Simons. A different look for Oklahoma City. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the
some changes. Simons, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And MP subbed in for Doncic. Then for the Thunder, Holmgren comes in for Rush. And Levine subbed in for Little. We've got Desmond Bain. Anthony Simons out there with MP. Then there's Carter. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. That's the Warriors 5. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Levine for 3. It's hauled in by MP. Warriors leading by 17. Simons and Zach LaVine pulls it down. Pass to Sohan. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Golden State's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Outside, Simon. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, that is beautifully done. What a finish by MP.
Thunder trailing by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rebound by Sohan.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And he gets it to go. Topic has got 9.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
MP passes to Carter. Floats it up for MP. Holmgren with the steal. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He dropped 35 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Towns is checked in for the Warriors. Doncic comes in for Bain. Thunder trailing by 18. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Whitehead. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Doncic outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Floats it up for MP. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
41 seconds left in the first half. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Towns with the steal. It's Carter, high post, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Perry's checked in. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Here's Oberto. Over Bain. Oberto misses. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Bulls.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, they are letting it fly. We need an air traffic controller out there.
I'll grab the cones and vests out of the... Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Whitehead out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Oberto. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Conan Niederhauser in at the 5, roaming the paint. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Pass to Whitehead. Holmgren outside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
It's not easy to stop Chet Holmgren on the jam. His size lets him play right at the rim.
MP finds Bain. 2 points. That one goes. Bain's got 12 in the game.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the dunk by SGA.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
On the wing, Bain. 12 points for him. Here's MP. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Whitehead. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Simon. MP with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Poke loose. It's stolen by SGA. Shoots over Simons. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. from 10 feet out. And there's Simons on the assist by MP. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 17-footer goes down. SGA's got 10 points in the game.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Barry's checked in. Smith comes in for Holmgren. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Oberto. And Topic is subbed in for Whitehead. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you guys.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Another miss by SGA. To the paint, and he dunks it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Topic. The Warriors pull it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Doncic kicks to MP. They set the pick. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about that read by MP? Working the two-man action makes the right decision.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Topic, no good. Golden State's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Good.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done.
Checked in for the Warriors. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City.
Give it up for Warriors girls.
We've got Carter, MP out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. That's the Warriors 5. MP outside. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Before he launched that one from way outside. MP's got 24.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And MP throws it down hard.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to end the run. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
MP, that's for 2. And another basket for Golden State.
Guys, it is clear MP is feeling it, and the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving him the basketball.
Here's SGA. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trade.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades.
Where's the foul?
Who's coming and going as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
The Warriors making a switch here.
Substitution for your Warriors, Rogers Iguodala.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Whitehead. From past the arc. The Thunder with another miss. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-4 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And the rejection by...
Love that Holmgren likes to send it back. Use that wingspan to full effect.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP looking around. Three-pointer. Cans it from downtown. MP's got 31.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now, here's Doncic. Pulls up from the corner. Misses the shot. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one...
Fucking crazy. Watch this game. Paused.
Do you think it's a good mascot? Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
He's about to tear it up.
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sport. So early on in the season, Tim, what are you focusing on right now watching these teams?
Well, I'm looking at what these coaches have done to implement the new guys on their roster, which means you add some wrinkles offensively, and it's surprising sometimes how those new looks can unlock another level for your team.
The best teams play at their best right before the playoffs begin. It's a work in progress all season long.
Always trying to peak at the right time.
And despite some of the challenging buildings to play in on the road in the NBA, MP and his team have made it a point to win tough games away from home. Easier said than done in this league.
And this team's goal was to compete on the road, and so far, so good. MP is looking for another good road performance tonight. And we all know in the NBA, it's hard winning on opposing courts.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Desmond Bane. MP is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Asenge in at the four-man position. And here's MP from outside. They get it again. Five on the clock. And MP throws it down hard. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man.
Sinking his first shot.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
MP against Giddey. MP outside to the inside. And Asenge gets it to go.
Well, running the offense through MP is never a bad idea.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
The Jazz making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Here's Giddey. Pass to Jackson. Back to Thompson. The three. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Thompson.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
The three from Bane. Drills it from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.
Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Outside Rizachet. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. The Jazz second.
Their effort on the boards was a...
He's checked in for Utah. Towns, he's checked in for the Warriors. MP comes in for Melton. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Jazz.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
They've got Andrew Wiggins, and it's Fleming in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's MP. MP goes strong to the rack.
And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
4-3, and that one's good. Fleming. Fleming's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And just like that, MP with a 3 of his own. So much of today's game is going to be decided at the three-point line.
Fleming from outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 8. MP finds Towns. Here's Fleming. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Here's Rizachet. The Warriors pull it in.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Towns getting it done under the hoop.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Utah moving the ball around. Fleming sinks the tray. Fleming's got 8 points.
Well, his height right there gave him a clear look at the rim, and he was able to shoot right over the top of a smaller defender.
Kicks it out to MP from the arc. MP rips one from long range.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He had 36 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game.
Oh, MP! Stunning!
What an athletic sequence from MP. I thought he was trying to rip the rim right off the glass.
Now the first time out called here for Utah. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis. They stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. 9-point game. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Well, for them, this was a favorable matchup. These teams were really in different places last year.
Utah leading by 9. Pass to Thompson. one near him. Yes, on the jumper.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's MP. Rebounded by the Jazz. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
He got a piece of it, and they get it back. To the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Jackson for three. Hits the three-pointer. Jackson's got his third bucket of the night.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's MP. And it's Kitty with a rebound.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Jackson for three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Utah ahead, leading by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks,
some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny.
And now, how about those first two quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Jazz.
Obviously, they've been locked in from rain.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
Through the first two quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's five. MP is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Sengate in at the 4 spot. Gets the three to fall.
You got to be ready to fire off a pass. And credit to MP. He did not hesitate at all.
Now Giddey. He's got 5. To the middle. For 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Giddey's got 8.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report. MP shot is good.
What an impressive performance by MP. He's consistently finding ways to break down this defense.
On the wing, Reza Shea. Over Bane. Reza Shea, no good.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
MP buries the triple.
I like the way they've established their offense to start to hack. 3 straight makes.
On the wing, Reza Shea. Utah moving the ball around. Pass to Shepard. Outside Giddey. The baseline J is on the way. Warriors trail by 13. Now MP fires the 3. That shot is off. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And another miss by Utah. Golden State has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And he nails the jumper. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
That's just MP getting to his spot and cashing in.
Pass to Shepard. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The three from Rizashea. The Jazz again can't hit.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's MP. There's a screen to the inside. Fader on the way and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Utah. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And it's good. 2 points.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to MP. From downtown, Utah grabs the miss. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Simons. Towns for 3. Utah grabs the miss. Thompson passes to Giddey. Back to Thompson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Thompson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 25 points.
Yeah, the long ball shooting of MP. He can make you pay from this area of the floor.
On the wing, Rizashea. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Utah shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails. Timeout, Jazz. And obviously we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
It's Wiggins on the wing to the paint. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
We got Rizashea, Thompson out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Bowman in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Bowman. Nails it from 3. And the Jazz lead by 21.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Here's Bowman. Thompson, a screen on MP. From deep. Doncic there for the rebound.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
MP, and he nails it.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Timeout, Jazz. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Jazz coach address his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Left side, Rizashea. Giddey misses the 3. Warriors trail by 15. Simons deciding where to go with it. Puts up the tray. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Utah has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. He launches. Thompson tries yet again. And that's how you
you get it to go inside?
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Here's MP from deep three-point range. Yes, sir! From way outside.
MP telling everybody out there, you better come out here and guard me.
Giddey outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Oh, nice move. Whoa!
Oh,
my goodness!
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. MP blast off.
If you give MP a runway like that, he is going to take off on you.
Now here's Giddey. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Risacher with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Giddey. No good from three. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 16-7 run. MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Risacher. Now Giddey. Floats one up. 4 on the clock. The 17-footer. And now they decide to foul intentionally.